What's up, guys? Matthew here, getting ready to watch the 41st episode of Monster. Last we saw, oh boy, we have been introduced to a potential goat of the verse, if you will, Grimmer, who, again, that's the magnificent, the magnum opus characteristic of Monster is that they're able to introduce a character, and then I'm immediately fallen in love with them. Okay, like no hesitation. There's no like on the edge or anything like that. I'm in. I'm connected, and I'm gonna be fucking pissed when he dies. Let me tell you what. Okay, he might fucking sacrifice himself or do some shit like that. I don't know. I do not know. But I'm excited to see how it plays out. Right now, he is confronting uh, Petrov, or I forget the name. I forget his real name. I'm gonna call him Petrov because that's what I remember. But he is confronting Petrov, the director of Kinderheim 511, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see if we. Well, I was gonna say let's see if we get some answers. We're not, I bet. But we, or we. I'm not. But Grimmer is gonna get a target on his back more than before, because I would bet with all the research and shit he's done, he's already on the radar. He's already got a target on his back. So I would assume after meeting with the director of Kinderheim, that target is going to grow exponentially. So I am so excited to get into this. Oh, another thing, I feel like we're gonna go like another 10 episodes without seeing Johan. I feel like he's gonna be not rebuilt up, like he lost steam or something like that. But we sort of got like a glimpse. It's like seeing a unicorn. You can't see a unicorn for too long. You got to see the unicorn for a little bit, and then you got to put the unicorn back off screen so we can sort of build up that mystique and mysteriousness and legend around him. So I feel like they're going to do that same thing here. I feel like we're going to focus on Grimmer for a couple episodes and reintroduce Tenma and the gang, the squad, Nina, Dieter, and then when we're sort of situated, and after we re-meet with Eva, because she's got to come up somehow. After we do all that, then Johan's going to be reintroduced. But I am so excited for this phenomenal show, this phenomenal, creepy, mysterious, but above all else, wonderful character study. So I'm excited to see how they grow that even more. But if you guys like the video, leave a comment. I've got the full-length reaction up on Patreon. If that's something you're interested in, I'd appreciate it if you checked it out. And if you guys like the content on the channel, please subscribe. Let's get right into this episode. Damn, he's not even entertaining this conversation. He's skedaddling.
科学的人格矯正、いわゆる洗脳だ。納得いかないな。
Damn, he's a short little shriveled old man.
が院長として赴任するんだろう。子供たちを養育するだけなら、もっとそれに
He's got balls on him. I think he like purposefully puts up that innocent sort of wall up to lull people into a false sense of security, and then sort of hits them with them hard-hitting questions.
研結果記録。よく噂されてますよね。ベルリンの壁崩壊時に消えた東ドイツの数々の機密書類の行方。一説にはソ連に送るため列車でルーマニア経由で輸送されたが、そこで折やしく革命が起こり、チャウシェスク政府の行方もそこで途絶えた。でも私はあの511の資料に関してはそうは思わない。
Oh, this is so eerie and creepy, man. I love it.
あなたが学者だからです。学者にとって自分の研究論文やデータは命より大切なものでしょう。そう簡単に手放したりしませんよね。ぜひ。
What a shot, too.
知らん。何をやろうとしたんですか。511キンダーハイムで。知らん。実験は成功したんですか。人をモルモットのように扱って楽しい。
Dude, I want this guy on my side, man. He's gonna... Damn. Little feeble old man can't do shit to me. He's poking him where he's sensitive.
たんでしょ。 1985年に511キンダーハイムは消失しています。噂じゃ施設の子供同士。
Dude, Johan killed the experiment. He not only killed all the people there, but he killed all the children. He fucking burnt it down. He ruined the experiment single-handedly.
拾いしましたね。後任の院長はその暴動で真っ先に殺されているんですから。
私がいたらあんなことにはならなかった。実験は成功していたんだ。
おお、つまりこういうことですか。あなたの任期の間は実験はうまくいっ
He's got a recorder in his pocket too.
ははってことは511キンダーハイムの資料はあの時すべて焼けてしまったと言われているけど、どうやらあなたの任期中の実験データだけはそっくり残っていそうですね。
あんたは危険なところに足。
He is haunted by his past actions, man.
どうなっても知らんぞ。
You don't
今
care.
度は脅しですか。
I'm not threatening you, but the people listening to us are going to threaten you.
いいえ、私はあなたから真実を得るまで付きまといます。
消え失せろ。二度と私の前に現れるな。消え失せろ。
帰りが遅いから
He's already got his claws and more children?
このおじさん。
ああ、なんでもない。さあ帰ろう。この件から手を引き。
Okay, let's see. Is he a changed man whom is actually spending time with his grandchildren, or is he some sort of weird psychological torture, pedophile, creepy old man? I know what my money's on.
友達にあんなひどいことをした人間が。
He's still doing it, man. This might be the first time I ever say this in my life, but you need to lift those children's shirts up to see what's going on. Because we got a Dieter 2.0 situation going on.
はい。
What you knocking on my door, man? Hey, man? The Popo?
ペドロフ様からお届け物です。
ペドロフ、ちょっと待ってて。
So, it's hard to keep track of all this shit. And people's sort of, goals. Oh, damn. What I was gonna say is, I feel like my remembrance of the first couple episodes is the fact that Johan, is hunting down people connected to... Oh, that's badass.
部屋だけどね。
That is badass right there. I feel like Johan was sort of hunting down people connected to Kinderheim. So I feel like not only is this sort of the action of getting Grimmer away a sort of cover up for their past actions, but also a sort of please get away from me before you raise suspicions so Johan does not find me. But what do I know?
男たちがやってきてね。
He is so fucking ballsy.
なんですか。いいですね。悠々自適の生活だ。私もね、旧東ドイツ時代新聞記者やってた頃には。
Oh, dude, he's already an all-time character, man. He's on the Richard Tenma level already.
のジャーナリストですよ。フリー。社会主義体制ではフリーなんて考えられませんでしたからね。はいい。ずっとあなたにつきまとってたっていいんだ。さっきあなたがご自宅から出てくるところから尾行させてもらいました。
Dude, he is contemplating how the fuck he's gonna murder this guy.
広そうだし、家賃も高いでしょう。日がない一日カフェでのんびり過ごし、孫と散歩。今は仕事されていないのにこの暮らしぶり。お金はどこから出てるんですか。何を売ったんですか。
So the research?
高く売れましたか。
あれは成功だった。
それじゃなおさら高く売れそうだ。
ほっといてくれ。もうほっといてくれ。
Dude, I want like a 10-month time skip of him just following him around every single day of his life. Until he finally cracks. He's gonna be watching him from afar and shit.
やれやれ。孫を連れて映画を見て、カフェでチョコレートパフェか。また違う子だ。一人、二人、三人、四人、
Damn.
六人。
I didn't even clock it. He's like a evil babysitter.
まさか。
What did he clock, man? He's smart as fuck, man. I trust everything he does now. Yeah, he's got like 20 children locked up, man. We know this. What's up?
ペドロフさんのお宅だよね。入ってもいいかい？
Slam that door right in his face. Oh, wow. Watch out, dude. You're gonna get stabbed by like 20 little children.
やあ。
Dude, this man might just be, in 1.5 episodes, the most ballsiest character I have ever seen in anything before. God damn, he's got a breeding zone in here. He's running the orphanage. He's made his own orphanage.
また同じ実験を繰り返そうとしている。
Oh my god, these poor children. Tackling such a horrible topic like brainwashing and child abuse, and doing it in such an entertaining way, is such a skill by the writers.
ドイツとの国境に娼婦街があるだろう。この子たちはそこで生まれた子供。そしてベルリンの壁崩壊直後、貧困の中で捨てられた子もいる。
あなたはそんな子供たちを集めて、またここで511キンダーハイムの実験の続きを。
あら、ペドロフさん、お客さんですか？
ああ、
A maid?
すぐお帰りだ。
Other babysitter?
今晩のお食事、クネドリーキでよろしいですか？
アナさんのクネドリーキはみんなの大好物。
Ah, don't say the A word. I'll get PTSD.
ハイムの実験の続きか。何度も言うが、あそこでの実験は成功だった。続行する必要などない。
何が成功だ？
私の作り上げた教育プログラムは確実に素晴らしい人格を育成させたと。
I don't know about that, buddy.
教育？あんなもののどこが教育だ？あれはただの人体実験だ。
よく考えてみたまえ。教育とは何だね。社会が要求する人間を作り上げる。
Grimmer, get out of there. They're all gonna pile on top of you.
いう通りの人間を作り出せるのか。教育とは実験なのだよ。511キンダーハイム。あそこでは確かに高度な教育システムが確立されていた。
あんなひどいことをしてことが。
ひどいこと？
ああ、あなたが子供たちにしたことをよく考えてみろ。
トップ屋ごときが上辺だけ取材したぐらいで知ったふうなことを言うな。
No. Come on, what's the connection?
なんだその目は。
He's got, there's something like a deep connection. And is it with his kid?
子供同士が殺し合ったあの事件もあなたの実験の成果だというんですか？
言ったはずだ。あれは私が院長の任から外れた後に起きたことだ。予定外の因子の出現で プログラムに狂い
A god. A chaos demon. An angel.
闇だよ。
Darkness incarnate. He's damn right. His name was Johann.
破壊衝動。どれも人間が取り込まれやすい要因だ。それらに疲れたんだよ。あの時の511キンダーハイムは。ある一人の少年の登場でね。
それもあなたの責任じゃないというのか。
何度も言う通り。
This is the only thing I 100% believe from him because
チキンダーハイムの出身者には全て共通した欠落部分がある。
he's evil incarnate.
人を愛せない。
興味深い指摘だ。さあ、話はここまでだ。お引き取り願おう。もう私に構わんでくれ。
警察に通報します。あなたはこの国で孤児院を経営する資格は持っていない。ここは無認可だ。私が通報すればあなたは逮捕されますよ。
取引か。通報しない代わりに
Give me information.
歌を手渡す。取引をしようというのか。
みんな行こう。
何をする気だ。
そうだ、サッカーやろう。
Oh my god, do not say the S word around these demons.
何を考えてるんだ。
お聞きの通り、サッカーをしに行くんですよ。
Damn, he just kidnapped all his kids. Do not let Dieter see this too. He would gladly join this soccer commune.
ペドロフさんに取引を持ちかけられた。でも君たちのためならそんな取引どうでもいいんだ。私が警察に通報したら君たちは自由になる。みんなあの家から出たいだろ？
No! We like Sundays and soccer and 3 rooms.
外はもっと自由なんだぞ。なあ、聞いて。
Come on, Grimmer. Goal! Bum. I don't know why, and I know that I don't really think this or expect this, but there's just so much abuse and shit and towards kids. I just feel like they're about to like spontaneously combust.
まさか。
Oh my god, dude. He's gonna keep having these light bulb moments. What are you doing here?
綺麗な女の人だな。
ペドロフさん。
What are you doing here? Did Johann's goons get him?
ペドロフさん。
It's over, ladies and gentlemen.
しっかりしろ。
Come on, give us information. Your last dying breath. Where's the information? Where's the experiments?
女。
女？
Back off of him! You're gonna crush him to death. Damn, Anna's fucking goated. She's lost on the sauce with these information.
もしかして子供たちに。
鍵。鍵とカード、暗証番号、私の3番目の引き出しの金庫に実験データとテープがある。
Damn. Johann is gonna be all over this.
面接テープだ。
Oh, I got goosebumps.
いや、 薬物投与による彼の過去を彼自身が語ったものだ。511キンダーハイムを破滅に見
Don't say the J word. Oh, the goosebumps are hurting.
どうだ、この子たちはどこか欠落しているかね。
ペドロフさん、あなたは511キンダーハイムと異なる教育をこの子たちに。
ゾウ、虚無、破壊衝動、闇に取り込まれない人間を作りたい。
Okay, he grew.
どうやると思うね。
Doing
愛情。
the opposite of whatever the fuck you did beforehand.
たく新しい発見だったよ。
ペドロフさん、それは親が子に向けるごく普通の自然なことだ。
実験だ。
How do they make me care for someone I hated so much at the beginning of the episode? Obviously, I was assuming things about him. And so was Grimmer. But still. Okay, that was the 41st episode of Monster. We got some more Grimmer, baby. Oh man, I hope we get Grimmer for like another 10 episodes or some shit. He is just so goddamn good. I have never... And I always talk about this, and I feel like right now, the shows that I'm watching, Monster and The Sopranos, I've been blessed because it's some of the best character work I have ever seen in fiction. Like, the ability in both shows to make me care and hate, or hate then care, or have negative feelings, positive feelings, it's unmatched. And specifically with this show, I think Sopranos focuses and shines more on the negative side, whereas with Monster, they're able to make me fall in love with characters in only a couple lines of dialogue. They're able to make me like root for and back and defend everything they do so quickly. And on the same sort of basis, they're able to take someone whom I believe is evil, whom I believe has done wrong things, and not like excusing those things or defending those things or anything like that, but make me feel for them right at the end. And that is so goddamn important, because I've said it in multiple of my multiple different reactions. The most important part of a story is the characters at the core of it. Because even though your story can go through rough patches or boring patches or dips, as long as you care for the characters and their arcs and their storylines and their actions and their feelings and their emotions and all of that, as long as you care about those, your eyes are glued to the screen at all points. And I feel like this show is unrivaled in that regard. I mean, the main character, Tenma, is one of the greatest protagonists I have ever seen. And I've only watched 41 episodes of this show. That being said, he's appeared at most like 30 of them. Like, he's been gone for a large portion of them. And not that I'm gonna say like that's good as in like a yeah, woo, I didn't want to see Tenma. I'm not saying it in that way, but I'm saying it in a this show doesn't need to be carried by their 10 out of 10 protagonist. It doesn't need to be carried by their 10 out of 10 antagonist, because all of their characters are 10s out of 10s. All of their characters immediately make me root for them and care for them and be intrigued by their actions. Even people like Eva, whom I would classify me as hating, even though she's had some moments. She's had some moments of growth and decay, and she's had personal, deep moments. I would say that I dislike her. That being said, if I were to get an Eva episode, you know what I mean, next, I would fall in love with it. I would go, okay, I would buy in immediately. And I've sort of, that's the story of this show. I've bought into everything immediately. I feel like for a lot of people, it's hard to experience change when it comes to TV. So I think of something like The Wire. I think it's the most famous showing of this. where season 1 sort of focuses on a set of characters, and then season 2 completely switches it around, and it feels like the large majority of the season is about people completely different who weren't even in the first season. And I know a lot of people hate the second season of The Wire for that, but if you're someone like me, if you're someone who's able to buy in immediately and take a step back and be like, okay, I'm not being shown my favorite character, I'm not being shown my second favorite character, I'm not being shown any of my top 5 favorite characters, but I'm being shown these new characters, and 1, there has to be a reason, and 2, if I give the creators of this piece of fiction that I am sort of indulging myself in, if I give them the opportunity that I gave them in the first season, or I gave them a couple episodes ago, if I give them that same opportunity, then I will come out of it liking multiple characters or multiple episodes or multiple storylines and even at the same rate. And like, that's all that this show is. Like, every episode they introduce someone new, and I'm in love with the way that the story goes. I think in the 41 episodes that I've watched, I think there's only been like 2 of them where I've been like, yeah, I don't know about this. But by the end of the episode, I'm back on. You know what I mean? Like, oh, dude, watching this just makes me so happy. Going back into some of the specifics of the plot, Grimmer has got his sort of hands, I would assume, I mean, unless something drastic changes in the first couple minutes of the next episode, he's got his hands on some information, some codes, some a key to the sort of information, the secrets of Kinderheim 511, specifically surrounding Johann and his past and his opinions and his emotions, I would assume, if there are any. And I cannot wait for, not only for him to get his hands on that, hopefully, if he's not killed before then, but I can't wait for him to share that information with Tenma, because obviously Grimmer's going to have to meet back up with Tenma. And if anything, I almost feel like maybe Grimmer will reach out to Tenma. I mean, because he knew about who he was, and sort of, I would assume after doing a little bit of research, knowing who he's mixed up with, knowing that he's innocent. And obviously, like I said, it's what I wanted last arc. Okay, Richard, so fucking good at his job, such an amazing human. Tenma, so good at what he does, at everything, such an amazing human. You put them together on the same goddamn team, it's like the Avengers. And that's what I want to happen now again, okay? If Grimmer and Tenma are able to work together, they could fucking solve world hunger. You know what I mean? They could solve everything. So I am so hopeful that that is what I get. I am so hopeful that this arc lasts a long time, and I'm so hopeful that Grimmer does not die, because, and it's another thing I will say with Dace not being here again. Hopefully she is back as soon as possible, but with her not being here, the chances that I cry considerable amount higher. Not out of like hiding emotions, but just out of I feel like everyone feels more comfortable crying when they're by themselves. So, and let me tell you what, if I do see Grimmer die, the chance that I cry is really goddamn high. So I am so hyped to see how this plays out. And I'm so excited to get some like actual like one-to-one, back-to-back answers on what the hell is going on, because that's another thing. I'm so excited for a rewatch of this show after knowing everything and knowing the order that things happen, and so I can piece up things together. Because I said this a couple episodes ago, I'm so interested in the stories and the theories and the answers and the mysteries and whatever. But the thing I'm most focusing on for my viewing, my first viewing, is the characters and their arcs and how they interact with each other and their feelings, and you know, all that fine stuff. Obviously I am trying to theorize and piece things together, but because of how not confusing, because I don't think that the show is confusing at all. I think that the show is just complex, and it throws a lot of stuff at you, and sometimes it's hard to navigate that, you know, analyzing period sometimes. But I just I want some answers. I really do. And I hope that those answers don't come with the sacrifice of losing great characters like Grimmer. whom 2 episodes in I've already fallen in love with. Well, 1 minute into his first episode, I already fell in love with. So I'm excited for the next episode. I will see you guys later in the week, I think. If you guys like the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I've got the full-length reaction up on Patreon. I appreciate it if you checked it out. And if you guys like the content on the channel, please subscribe. I will see you guys in the next episode.